blast off. Bones League, what's going on? We're back in the content castle. It's been a while since we've been back here, but we are back in a big way. As you see, things have not changed very much. Let's talk about what's going on in fantasy football in the Bones League. Now, this is a big week because some of you are done. I'll tell you, actually, half of you are done, but that's just the fantasy football. There is more to be done, so stay tuned as we get into it. First, we're going to talk about what happened last week. The blowout of the week. Mar-a-Lago gets worked by. That's a Chunky who put up a good last-ditch effort, but was not able to make the playoffs. Nail-biter of the week. Quibble Snatchery. Gravekill takes down Rich Meats. Again, he was nowhere close to playoffs, and Rich Meats is in the playoffs. Highest score of the week brought to you by Bones, Bowls, Buds, and Bongs. This week, that's a Chunky 140 points. Doesn't even come close to our high score of 155 points put up by Choke FC. Lowest score, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new one in the building. The previous low score was 42. Waddle Baby Waddle puts up 38 points last week. Sad. But that's good. You get the lowest score of anybody the whole season, probably. All right, and a last-minute addition to the weekly games. We had the Battle of the Bastards. Now, what is this? We had 16th place Raw Girl going up against Tori Splendid Team, who was in 15th place. At the time, Tori Splendid Team was 2-11, and Raw Girl was 1-12. If Raw Girl had won, she would have moved up to 15th place, and Tori Splendid Team would have been pushed down to last place. Tori Splendid Team gets it done. Raw Girl finishes in last place on the season. Now let's kick it over to Hotties and Coldies. This is how things are wrapping up the season. We have two Hotties going into playoff time. We have Cooper's Cup on a 4-game winning streak, red freaking hot, and we have Charlotte's Choice Team on a 3-game win streak, sitting at number 6 in the league, ready to crush it in the playoffs. Coldies, we got one Coldie, Waddle Baby Waddle, put up the worst score in league history and is on a 3-game win streak, a Coldie to end the season. Too bad. Now let's talk Bones Challenge. It is time to talk Bones Challenge. Episode 13, we had a bunch of people playing. A bunch of people got 4 points. Some people got 3 points. Vector only had 1 point. Let's look at the overall standings. See what happened. Overall standings of the Bone Challenge right now. And the Bones Challenge right now. In first place, Serial Chillers with 32 points. In second place, That's a Chunky with 30 points. In third place, Choke FC with 29 points. Then we have Bones Group in fourth place with 28 points. Those are your top 4 teams. They are all neck and neck as we round out the season. I'll let you guys know that even though the fantasy season will end in week number 17 or whatever, we're going to keep this going till the end of the NFL season. So it's going to be a long one, but it's going to be exciting. That's a Bones Challenge for you. Now let's look at the playoffs. Here we go. Here are our top 8 teams, and here are the matchups for the playoffs for this week. We've got round 1. So we got Choke FC, team captain CD Lamb, taking on Bizarro Bones and his team captain Joe Flacco. Then we have Cooper's Cup, the number 4 seed. His team captain is Stephon Diggs, taking on number 5 Serial Chillers, whose team captain is, of course, Christian McCaffrey. Then we have the number 3 seed Harold Sudds, taking on the number 6 Charlotte's Choice Team. Harold Sudds, captained by Tyreek Hill, who hopefully is back in action, and Charlotte's Choice Team, captained by Josh Allen. The last matchup of the week is going to be number 2 Rich Meats, led by team captain Brock Purdy, up against number 7 Vector, who is captained by the great wide receiver Mike Evans. Now, I know that half of you aren't in this, so how do we make this exciting for you guys? Well, we brought it back. We got the MCDANKS $25 Bones Bowl Challenge. Now, what this is going to be a form similar to the Bones Challenge, where you're going to fill it out, but it's all going to be talking about the playoffs, whoever gets the most points is going to get a $25 gift certificate to MCDANKS.
Can everyone do it?
Everyone can do it. You don't even have to be in the league. You YouTube watchers that aren't even in the league, you guys can do it too. I'll put the link in the show notes below. So you guys tune on in, get that $25 MCDANKS gift card. Cooper's Cup won it last year. That, I think, is all I got for you guys. Peace.